I just think.
So Derrick Lewis said he wants to fight Greg Hardy and he wants Greg Hardy out of the UFC.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just because he called out Derrick
I think
Lewis?
just because he called out Greg Lewis, and I guess the beef, the
Derrick Lewis. We said Greg Lewis.
Oh, Derrick Lewis, yeah. But probably just wants him out because of the stigma that's attached to Greg Hardy.
Listen, man, I love Greg Hardy. I want him to do very well. Me and him had this like bromance the first time we ever fucking met.
And like it's one of those situations like when can you be forgiven for some fucked up shit?
Right,
so everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has some things in their life that they want to be. Ready for this?
And Gregor Gillespie told me this. I think he's got it tattooed on him. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future.
Yeah.
Or it's every sinner has a future and every saint has a past.
Well, like at what point can you redeem yourself from your past? Like you could say sorry 100 times, but then there's still gonna be people that are like, nah, fuck that guy.
Also, right? You could build 1,000 bridges. You suck one dick. You're a cocksucker. Yeah, it might be one of those things.
This is true.
Where like,
bro, that's one of the truest statements ever.
You do something that's wrong one time. I mean, that maybe not wrong to I don't know.
100%. You suck one dick, cocksucker for life.
Yeah.
You could say it was one time. Doesn't matter. He's in that same boat.
Yeah.
You could say it was 1-2 times. That's the boat he's in. Like even when he fought in the Barclays, when you and him met, he got booed fucking heavily.
Yeah. I think like we said about Kobe, he like embraces the heel a little bit.
Yes,
he does.
But even here, big fucking fight for him. He's fighting. I didn't realize Volkov was that high. Volkov's number 7.
Yeah, that's where because this is his 4th fight in the UFC.
Bro, who? Greg Hardy?
Yeah,
I think so.
Like that's a huge leap, bro.
Bro, even that one fight, I forget the guy. He's trained at the Black Zillions. I've seen the dude, Rozenstruik, I believe is his name. The guy who just knocked out Arlovski.
Yeah.
Poof.
What?
He touched Arlovski like this. Arlovski went fucking flying.
Yeah.
He has maybe the fastest knockout in heavyweight history. Like he's got some fucking. He's just a big fucking jacked black.
Are you saying he trains with Greg?
No, he's trained with the Black Zillions before. I've seen him at the Black Zillions.
Okay.
But
Arlovski trains with
Greg. Yeah, they're American top team. But like the black dude, he's now gonna fight Alistair Overeem in December because the guy Walt Harris, who's having the problem with his daughter missing, had to pull out.
Gosh.
But the dude Rozenstruik is like, he seems like the next coming of Francis Ngannou.
Damn.
Like just touches you and you're like, nope. It didn't seem like anything hard hit Arlovski, but Arlovski immediately was on the retreat, and then he just hit him like in the neck, and Arlovski face planted like fucking Dunzo. No complaints, no nothing. Like, all right, that was a great stoppage. You saved my life, ref.
Damn.
And I've seen some of his fights. Like, there's been other people that have taken his shot and kept going, but then the last 2 guys was the guy who beat Greg Hardy. I forget his name, and
also like. This is a super duper quick turnaround for Greg Hardy.
Yeah. Well, he's got a bad taste in his mouth from fucking, Inhalergate, as they call it.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So, and that's a no contest. So his last fight, he didn't get a win bonus. They're playing with.
But it went the decision.
They're playing with his money.
I guess he didn't take any damage, right?
Not really. No, he fucking crushed it. So that's the co-main event. I'm actually gonna go Greg Hardy. I think Greg Hardy's gonna land. He's gonna come in with a chip on his shoulder, and I think he's gonna land on Volkov.
I think he's too green.
You think Volkov out sticks and moves him and outstrikes him?
Yeah, he's too green, man.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's a better athlete. I think Greg Hardy's indefinitely a better athlete.
Yeah.
I'm talking about pristine striking and MMA techniques.
I think technically Volkov's better. I think like we talked about, tonight.
Ready for this? In a cage, I think Volkanov wins. I think in a bar, I think Greg Hardy wins.
Yeah.
Where, like, grab something. Be a damn caveman.
I think this is going to be a quick one. I think it's going to end in, like, the first 2 minutes. And now he has...
On Greg Hardy's side.
On Greg Hardy's side. He's only been knocked out twice, Volkov. He's been knocked out by Derrick Lewis. And he's been knocked out by Vitaly Minskov. And he's actually 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's coming off of being knocked out.
Yeah, he hasn't fought.
Right.
He hasn't fought in a minute. He's 4-1 in the UFC, so this is a huge step up. But I do think Greg Hardy has some skills. I think he's with like American Top Team with one of the right gyms, so he could look at that last fight. He gained 15 minutes of solid experience, granted against a short guy, but I think that also threw him off, the fact that he was fighting such a short guy.
All right, let's play a little game.
What's the game? Because I got to take a piss.
Who wins in a fight? Greg Hardy or Fabricio Verdum?
Fabricio.
Okay. Who wins in a fight? Stefan Struve or
Hold on, I got to take a piss real quick.
or Greg Hardy?
Stefan Struve.
Okay.
But if he catches any of them. So Greg Hardy versus Volkov. Back to what we were saying.
Yeah, Volkov.
I think Greg Hardy's green too, but I think also he's skilled and he's fucking hit
Well,
super
at
hard.
the weight at that weight class, the last guy on the roster could hit anybody we just said and knock him out potentially.
Bro, like even
A
that
swinging chance.
So like has Derrick Lewis ever been knocked out? Or we already talked about this. Like I think Greg Hardy might knock Derrick Lewis out. Because they're gonna strike. Like I feel like the game plan to beat Greg Hardy is to stick and move. If you're a better striker like Fabricio or someone could do, or take him to the ground. Like if you can get knocked out and you're gonna sit and swing with this dude.
Junior Dos Anjos TKO'd him.
And Mark Hunt. And Sean Jordan, Matt Mitrione. Like I'm not saying anything bad against those guys, but if they're all knocking you out, there's a chance if Greg Hardy connects, you might jelly leg.
Yeah, but we talked about this last time Greg Hardy fought. That he's cleaned up his striking so much that like he lost that like X Factor wild power swing.
Yeah, maybe he goes back to that a little bit. Or also, he got 15 minutes cage experience. You know, that's a big thing. Experience is a motherfucker. So now off that fight, he might make those adjustments.
How many fights does Greg Hardy have?
I believe 6 maybe. Not
6?
a lot. Yeah, not a lot.
Dude, that just proves my again, love the guy. I think he's a phenomenal athlete. Like when I was 6-1?
5-1 with the no contest, and he's got 3 amateur fights.
So what? 8-1?
Yep. With 1 no contest.
Oh,
So I'll give him a win in that fight because, like we said,
let's say he's 9.
Yeah,
let's
the
say
inhaler.
He's 9-0.
I don't know how much the inhaler changed it, and then that other fight was when he illegally kneed the guy. I got disqualified. Alan Crowder.
9-0. I had 4 amateur wins, and then 7 pro wins before my first loss to Drew Fickett.
Heavyweight's a little different, though. You know this. Like, you're fighting in a much more skilled weight class. Guys at 55, 45,
Well, what
70.
I'm saying is I wasn't not only was I not on the big screen, on the big show, but I wasn't fighting a top 10 guy with under 10 fights.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even have 10 fights, period, and you're fighting a top 10 guy.
Skills-wise, Drew Fickett was a top 10 guy. Drew Fickett was very skilled.
Oh, my gosh.
Drew Fickett had, like, personal life problems and shit, and that's why he wasn't at the level he should have been at that point.
Right.
So, like, the night you fought him was when he started getting it together.
Like the second time around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I remember even, like, around that time, going back after getting to know you and reading about Drew Fickett at that time because he won the tournament, that was when he was like, nope, I'm going to fuck up, fix my life, and I'm going to win this tournament and get back.
Like an alcohol. We got to get him on the show.
Yeah. Isn't he an Alliance guy, Drew Fickett?
I mean, I don't think he fights anymore.
No, I'm sure he's retired now. He was older.
Yeah.
Right? He was a few years older than you back then.
I would love to get Drew Fickett on.
Yeah, he's probably got some good stories. Some good street fighting stories and whatnot.
Like drug abuse, the whole 9, alcoholism.
And he'll probably talk about it.
Fighting fucking crazy horse. I meant felony.
Yeah. Like not that we want to go there, but almost like we want to go there for funny stories.
Knocking out Josh Koscheck.
Yeah. And rocking him and then choking him out. Yeah. He choked him out. He dropped him with a knee and then rear naked choked him. Yeah. That was an amazing fight.
Wild.
And then, he always had personal life problems that kind of hampered his performance and ability. But
well, all those pioneers at that time, like, you were crazy. That's why you fought. So because you were crazy means you probably like partied and did all that, and you know what I mean. And you're like, I'll fuck him up too. You know.
No one was crazier than Crazy Horse though.
Like,
felony.
Felony. Probably parties hard. Lieben. Fucking, I've heard stories about
Phil.
Oh, Phil. I mean, all these veterans that were at the top of the game partied very, very hard.
Chuck Liddell.
Like, I mean, all these guys. Tito. I mean, actually, Tito might have been one of the cleaner guys.
Yeah, but I think Tito still drank a lot heavily.
Yeah, you know. So, I'd like to hear about it.
Tito's long due for an appearance back on the show as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
He's about to fight a pro wrestler who's actually has fought MMA. The guy, Alberto Del Rio. You probably don't know him.
Never heard of him.
He's like a newer wrestler. So Zabit versus Calvin Kattar. Who you got in that one? Well, real quick, like official pick, you're going Volkov over Greg Hardy.
Yes.
All right. I think I'm gonna go Greg Hardy. He's gonna land that shot.
All right, let's hear your main event pick.
Calvin Kattar versus Zabit.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna go Zabit.
I'm going Calvin.
You going Calvin to pull off the upset?
Ooh, what's the odds?
I'd imagine that they have Zabit a favorite if he's number 5 in the rankings. Yeah. Calvin Kattar is currently riding a 2-fight winning streak. 4-1 in the UFC. His one loss is a decision to Renato Moicano. He's got that win over Shane Burgos, who just looked fucking amazing.
Hey, he beat somebody else too. I was like, okay. Can you go back to
Ricardo Lamas?
Yeah, I think that's the one where I was like, oh, all right.
And he beat Andre Feely. So he's got some good wins.
That's where he first came on my radar.
Andre Feely.
It's because I was getting ready to fight Andre Feely, and he had already fought him, I think.
No. He came in after you, Kattar.
I know he came in after me. He came in after I fought Feely.
When did you fight Feely? He fought Feely in 2017. Yep, after you fought Feely. No, so yeah, you fought Feely after him, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's where he was on my radar.
Yeah, he's a beast, this dude. I've seen him at the CES fights back in the day. And he's from that area. He's from Massachusetts. Trains at Sidyotown. Or at least used to. I don't know where if he still trains there. So you're going Calvin Kattar. Let's get some odds.
I like him as a win. I mean, it depends on the odds. Like, the crazier the odds, the more money I throw at it. Like, if it's like almost even, all right, $50.
Yeah.
But if it's like a 2-1, maybe I throw a C note out there.
Ooh, it is 2-1. They got Calvin at plus 190, and they got Zabit at minus 270.
Well, I'm sending it.
Are you?
Yep.
Let's see. I like to check a few sites. Yeah, they got Zabit at 240. And they got Calvin Kattar at plus 200.
So 100 to win 200.
Yep.
Yeah.
But even, I mean, Zabit fucking long winning streak. Even if he hasn't fought in a minute.
Where is the fight? It's in Russia.
It's in Russia. So Zabit's going to be on. Calvin's probably traveling. I know I saw Jessica Rose Clark. So Jessica Rose Clark flew out like a week ago. So she flew out a little early, I guess, to get acclimated. Hopefully Calvin does the same for your.
Well, what I'm saying is, like,
pockets purposes.
It goes to a decision.
Yeah.
Like, guess who's winning?
Zabit.
Yeah, no matter what, I feel.
Yeah, and in Russia, it's not going to be the same as America, where maybe they paid the guy off. In Russia, it's going to be like the guy goes. You know? No, you announced this guy the winner. That's it.
I mean, do I throw 50 at it?
I mean,
Just for fun, I guess.
I guess you're probably not even gonna watch the fight.
But the thing is, like, if I'm risking risking it, the whole risk is like you're going bigger.
Yeah.
Like 100 for 200, like all right,
Well,
that's
even
getting wild.
see,
But $50 for 100, you're like,
the fight's still a few days away, so the odds may change a little bit if people are
Alright.
throwing money at Zabit.
If the odds start getting nuts,
They probably won't. I think people respect Calvin Kattar. They're gonna look at Zabit. Hasn't fought in a minute. He's number 11 in a stacked featherweight division. Featherweight got really stacked.
because I tell you what, I feel like Calvin's a little bit of a dark horse, dude.
Oh, 100%. He's big, long, rangy, really good striking.
Because I remember watching him fight and being like, man, like, I don't really want to fight that guy.
Yeah.
He looks like a problem.
He's big, long, and he throws hard. But
Oh, because did he sleep?
he slept Ricardo.
Ricardo.
Lamas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He fucked Ricardo Lamas up. But even that, I think if Dennis Bermudez and Ricardo Lamas fought 10 times, it doesn't go down that same way every time.
Oh, no chance.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'll give him
The business.
2. I'll give him 2. I'll say I beat him 8 10 times.
Yeah. Like, what do you feel like that?
Then now I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck. Now it's like a fucking. I beat him 4 out of 10 times now.
Nah, you got his number, I think. Stylistically.
Well,
Yeah, he just got caught with a great shot that night. And then you were like, oh, shit. Like, were you rocked from that jab? Or it just caught you by surprise?
no, got dropped. I'm like, all right, this is what I do. I'm gonna shoot. And he was like, I was ready for him to clean up.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, nah, perfect shot for a guillotine. I was like,
Yeah.
neck's totally out because I'm shooting.
One of these weird guillotines, too, with your arm on the other side of a baseball slide.
It was good.
Yeah. Well played.
We gotta get Ricardo Lamas on.
Yeah, we got so many people to reach
He'll
out to.
definitely come on.